Hi everybody, this is Sean Lovelace, and this was my brochure that I made for fifth grade assess status or fifth grade assessments and accommodations. I use District 58, which is a local elementary and middle school district in my area. I actually teach at the high school, and this is one of the middle school or elementary school districts that feeds into us. So I've worked with some individuals in the superintendent's office. I was able to kind of go to them for some information, which was really helpful. Um, I've kind of aware of a lot of the different assessments that are already out there. Seeming because we do a lot of the same ones at the high school level. um, but first off, just for the actual brochure, I used Canva, which I had never used before. I can't remember who, but somebody posted that it was a pretty easy program to use for brochures, and I thought it was pretty easy, pretty nice templates, and pretty straightforward. So that was good. Also using Screencast-O-Matic, I think is a an extension I loaded for Google. So two pretty cool new things that I've done just in two projects for this class that I probably wouldn't have done before because I didn't know about them. But anyhow, here is the first page of the or first side of the pamphlet. Um, Kind of broke it out into Illinois state assessments offered in grade 5 and then the District 58 assessments offered in grade 5. Um, the big one in Illinois for is park testing, which they do at the elementary school level, and also we do at the high school level as well. I'm pretty familiar with that, and although I do more at the high school level with our dynamic learning map, since my students are in our multi needs program, many of which do not take the state or district standardized tests. So I was able to kind of learn a little bit more about the information and accommodations offered for these and how they go about it. It's a little different than what we do at the high school level. What I was able to find out, and as I go to my second page, um, these are all the accommodations that are listed for the District 58 and Illinois state assessments. Um, it, and I'm not sure if we were only supposed to list the accommodations that we were going to use for Mason or if it was all accommodations, but I decided to put all of them on there. Apologize the noise in the background. I have three kids, a dog, and it's Sunday, so um, that's just a normal day. But anyhow, so I listed all the accommodations and but kind of specified that the accommodations that we would use for a given student would be something that they would already be using in the classroom on a regular basis and something that we've already identified in their IEP. So um, I also put some information on the last page, which was the accessibility features for all students on the park assessment, which I guess I really didn't realize that that was a part of the park assessment. I thought that only students individual with IEPs or maybe 504 plans would get access to those features, but with the park assessment, there are accessibility features that are available for all students. So it just kind of, I think that was kind of an interesting um, piece of information that I learned. I've three boys myself coming through the younger grades now, so just something to kind of look towards as they get through some of these grades where they're going to do some testing. I put some additional information if parents want to look to read a little bit more on either the park testing or the NWEA district testing that they used. I put my information on there, even though I'm not a fifth grade teacher or their case manager, but I also included two individuals in the district that would be, resources of information, the assistant superintendent for curriculum instruction, and then the assistant superintendent for special services, both of whom I spoke with in great detail and really were providing me with a wealth of information. It sounds like they have this conversation with parents a lot. So anyhow, hope this helps you. I mean, certainly kind of helped me get more familiar with some of the accommodations and the process to get access to those accommodations. So hope everyone has a great Sunday. See you soon.